Takeaway of the show, I mean, there's a lot of like AI this,
AI everywhere?
AI that.
Did you see the AI in the bathroom?
No,
I'm just kidding. I'm surprised it's not in the bathroom, but yeah.
Wouldn't be surprised.
Welcome to Digital Hospitality. I'm your show host, Shawn Walchef. Welcome to Chicago. This is the National Restaurant Association show. This is our 5th year coming to the show. Thank you to Informa for giving us the opportunity. Thank you to F3. If you care about IT, if you care about your point of sale and you need to get it unboxed, F3, they're who you need to talk to, Dan Diaz and the team. But our goal with this show is we know that not every restaurateur can come to the show because you're busy running your restaurants. I highly encourage you to get out of your restaurants. I highly encourage you to do something uncomfortable, book the plane flight, book the hotel, come bring some of your leadership here. It has been one of the best things that I've done for our business. Thank you to the Cali Barbecue team for working while I'm out here and our media team is out here. But we come to the show to learn about the greatest technology, the greatest services, the greatest things that are coming forth in our industry. Will Stewart is building one of those things. Welcome to the show.
Thank you. It's good to be here.
Last year, tell me about what did last year look like for Rightwork as a startup founder? Founder coming to the National Restaurant Show. You have a big idea, you've got a product, you want to get it out there. Bring us into the story of what did it look like for Rightwork last year?
Yeah, last year was our first time at the NRA, and I feel like anyone's first time, it is an overwhelming but a very positive experience. I think the first thing is just how big everything is, how many different sections there are. But last year, as kind of a scrappy up and coming company, it was just so encouraging to see some familiar faces was like the first thing that also jumped out to me from being from Starbucks. Historically, I saw a number of former Starbucks partners, so that was always fun. But yeah, just how much energy there is in this room is pretty insane. And it's very inspiring. And you want to leave this conference and go and build the best product for all of the potential customers out there in the market.
What did you do last year?
Yeah, so
I will never, you're going to tell this story forever. As long as I know you, I'm going to make sure you tell this story because I love it so much.
I do have one additional gift card to give you.
Okay,
but yes, as a homage to my previous experience at Starbucks, we noticed that there was a Starbucks that is oftentimes a meeting point for conference goers right in the middle of the conference. And so what we did, because we were not exhibiting, we did not have a booth, we went and bought a lot of Starbucks gift cards and we're handing them out for people waiting in line, people waiting to meet up with others. The lines are
very long. It has nothing to do with the hospitality or the Starbucks. It's just a numbers. It's a numbers thing.
Yep.
It's the only Starbucks. It's the only place to get coffee for 55,000 people.
Always people there. So we hung out there, gave out some.
So how did the conversation go? Would you like a Starbucks gift card, or how
it was generally introducing ourselves, trying to see what type of vendor that person is, because that's
an
important
restaurant
factor.
Are you a vendor?
Yeah, so quickly
food influencer.
Quickly trying to scope that out. The lead. Yeah, quickly trying to disqualify them so we're not giving away too many gift cards.
Thank you. There you go.
But then the conversation moved to we see you're in line for Starbucks.
Yep.
Would you like a free beverage? And oftentimes they will say yes. And so we'll say the only caveat is we got to grab a quick minute of your time to tell you about Rightwork and what we're trying to do. And then we did have a few different options of gift cards. We had like a $10, $20. We had a couple, like $100. So it was then a pick from the mix.
Oh, nice.
And some people were very excited. Yeah. So that was our approach.
Here's something I see restaurant operators struggle with all the time. You're running your restaurant on gut feel. You think you know how things are going, but you don't actually know until a bad review shows up online, and by then it's just too late. That's the problem Ovation solves. Ovation is an AI-powered guest experience management platform built specifically for restaurants. With Ovation, you get real feedback from your actual guests, and the Ovation AI surfaces what's actually driving your scores down to specific menu items, day parts, locations, exactly what you need to fix. But the real magic is what happens in the moment, because if a guest had a bad experience, you find out while they're still there so you can fix it before they leave a bad review and become a lost customer. And the crazy part is when you fix those issues in the moment, you naturally generate more 5-star reviews without even asking. So if you want to stop guessing, improve your online reviews, and start connecting with your guests in just a few clicks, check out ovationup.com/Shawn. Again, that's ovationup.com/SHAWN.
Tell us, for those that don't know, your backstory, but then also what is Rightwork?
Yeah, so I spent a bit over 5 years at Starbucks, mainly focused on analytics across a few different domains, operations engineering, so functional store design, operations analytics, which was mainly labor operations and decision-making there, and then also was on a real estate strategy analytics team. But really the core product that Rightwork ultimately became started with my learnings at Starbucks. So I actually built some of the internal labor optimization decision-making systems that Starbucks uses across their 10,000 plus locations.
How many employees?
Oh, hundreds of thousands. Yeah.
Hundreds of thousands of employees.
Yeah.
So you're talking about a massive labor opportunity.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right?
Yep. So those sorts of problems, you can make some minor adjustments
Billions of dollars.
Have huge impacts.
In seconds.
Huge impacts, yeah. And so we ultimately had built some of that logic and some of that tooling in-house after kind of surveying the landscape of possible tools. And eventually leaving Starbucks, I was kind of ultimately approached by some former Starbucks people that wanted similar tools to what we had at Starbucks, but for their restaurant chains, their operations. And so that was the origin story of Rightwork, and wanting to bring some of the similar sophistication and analytics and decision-making horsepower to what we had at such a large organization, but bringing some of those capabilities to the rest of the industry.
So what I love about being able to do this show, we have so many incredible restaurateurs, small business owners that we have labor problems, if we're honest. What does the ideal customer look like for Rightwork right now at this stage of the company? Like, who are the people you're trying to connect with at the shows? How many locations? What is that? What do they look like?
Yeah, so we've kind of found our sweet spot thus far in the kind of middle market brand size that are scaling. So you can think of like anywhere from 5 to kind of 50 locations and upward right now, because those are the types of companies that are actively growing and needing to have confidence in the fact that they are continuing to open these stores and need them to be profitable and need to have a consistent playbook that they can kind of install and give to a manager and a district manager to help give them the visibility and the confidence that they are going to be operating those locations consistently and providing a consistent experience for the employees as well as for the customers.
Amazing. Do you have anything to announce at the show?
Yeah, one of the exciting newest features that we announced was our operations assistant. His name is ROVs. And
ROVs. I love it.
His name is ROVs. Yep. He is a manager and a district manager's best friend. And so not only can he answer any question that you have within the platform, so sales, labor, metrics related, your employee roster, he also is able to take action for you across the tool. And so living on the mobile app, you can ask him, can you find somebody to cover my Friday night shift? Ethan can no longer make it. And it will scan your roster, see who's available, see who wouldn't go into overtime, who can work those roles, and actually communicate, reach out to them via our internal chat module and see who wants to pick up that shift, and a number of other applications. So we've been super excited about the reception that has had, and we're honestly continuing to learn kind of new use cases of a district manager that wants all of their managers to have the same kind of prompt when they open their restaurant each day, so they know the plan for the day, the recap for what happened yesterday, and what they need to focus on moving forward.
I'm so excited. I can understand why people are worried and anxious about the world that we're going to, but honestly, we just want to run better restaurants. Like, we want to do the things that matter. And when you can partner with companies like Rightwork that are obsessed with these kinds of problems, like, you're literally on the bleeding edge and figuring out the best way to help improve labor, like from the biggest problem to the profitable side. It's really exciting to be a part of. That's why we come to this show. Is there anything you want people to know about Rightwork that I didn't ask you?
I think one thing that is not a lot of people know, but everyone is excited to find out, is not only the depth of our kind of labor and scheduling solutions, but also the breadth of our product now. So we started in labor forecasting and kind of automated scheduling, but we've evolved into being a bit more of a kind of all-in-one AI-powered workforce management platform. And so things like ticketing for maintenance, IT, contests, being able to watch kind of a replay of what happened in your employee contests, a number of other things. Learning management is a huge one, being able to create training content and roll that out in bite-sized formats for your employees. Task management. Our team is full of builders. We love building great solutions for restaurants, and we want them to be able to focus on the things they care about and why they got into the industry. And that's not all of the back of house decisions that you're having to make. We want managers on the floor interacting with their team, interacting with the customers, and we want to provide tools to these folks that they like using, are easy to use, and can give them the time back.
Well, I think just the short time that we've worked together, what I love about you and your team is that not only are you builders and you're building the best products possible, but you're also building with us, not for us. So like, you're obsessed with asking questions. Like, you guys are getting dirty in the back of the house. Like, you're literally obsessed with these problems and you're listening, and then you're building. So it's like, that's how you build the best thing possible.
Yeah. I mean, having the tight feedback loops and those customer relationships has been instrumental. So coming to conferences like this, we see some of our customers here are constantly asking them, like, in person. I know we synced last week, but anything has changed in the last week that you can provide feedback on. And so we're hungry, and we're in group chats with we have our Rightwork communication system. So we are easily accessible by our customers, and we love working with them and trying to solve the problems that they see on a day-to-day basis.
Amazing. We're going to put links in the show note to connect with Rightwork. You can connect with Will on LinkedIn. Any parting words? What have you learned? What's your takeaway of the show so far?
Takeaway of the show, I mean, there's a lot of like AI this,
AI everywhere?
AI that.
Did you see the AI in the bathroom?
No,
I'm just kidding. I'm surprised it's not in the bathroom, but
wouldn't be surprised. But I mean, so there is always competition, but our mission is to just continue keeping our head down, talking to customers, building the best product that we can. And so it's just, again, super kind of inspiring, invigorating when you come to these sorts of things. I mean, you get ideas, first of all, but we're hungry to leave and go back and get right back to building. So if there's anyone that, I haven't met that I should, I'm always available, happy to chat, happy to learn is the biggest thing, I think. And just happy to be here.
If you guys come to the show next year, we do meetups every single day at 4:30 at the show at the big National Restaurant Association sign. Thank you to Informa for allowing us to come podcast from here, tell stories from here. We are grateful that you guys are watching, that you're listening. Once again, we'll connect you guys with Rightwork. You can connect with me at Shawn P. Walchef anytime, LinkedIn, Instagram, all the platforms. I'm weirdly available. We appreciate you. Remember to stay curious, get involved, and don't be afraid to ask for help. We'll catch you guys next episode. Thanks, Will.
Thank you.
Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. If you've made it this long, you are part of the community. You're part of the tribe. We can't do this alone. We started, no one was listening. Now we have a community of digital hospitality leaders all over the globe. Please check out our new series called Restaurant Technology Substack. It's a Substack newsletter. It's free. It's some of our deep work on the best technology for restaurants. Also go to YouTube and subscribe to Cali Barbecue Media. Cali BBQ Media on YouTube. We've been putting out a lot of new original content. Hopefully you guys like that content. If you want to work with us, go to betheshow.media. We show up all over the United States, some international countries. We would love to work with you and your growing brand on digital storytelling. You can reach out to me anytime at Shawn P. Walchef on Instagram. I'm weirdly available. Stay curious, get involved, and don't be afraid to ask for help. We'll catch you next episode.